Pashas Vzos habrocho, Mizmor Shir Chanukas Habayis v'Lisimach Te'eveli, Daf Tzadik Ches Amud Beis. So the concept of Beis Hamikdash, we say that we cannot come and bow down in front of you. It says now that the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed, we do not have the concept of we cannot we cannot go in front of you to be sincere to say by Hashem and to bow down to you. And the question is, it's one thing, we cannot come to the place of the temple, it's holy, etc. But why can't we bow down in front of you? Bowing down in front of you can be done, it seems to be every place and every time. We can just bow down in front of Hashem, as we do on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And the concept of there's two types of bowing down. There's one externally, that a person is giving over himself and is bowing down to a king or to a person, is giving over to himself and is giving over his desires. But nevertheless, inside he has his own desires. And then there's a concept of completely bowing down himself, that is completely nullified to the other person. And that can only happen when we have Beis Hamikdash. When we have Beis Hamikdash, then we can have a complete bowing down, and completely giving to Hashem, and completely one for Hashem. Just like there's a candle next to a big fire, the candle becomes totally part of the big fire. That there's no other existence. It's not us and Hashem, but there's only Hashem. That level of nullification, that level of ishtachava, bowing down to Hashem, can only be in Beis Hamikdash. And this can only be accomplished by a person, by Yid. A person that has a tremendous high level of neshama, tremendous level of soul. And that soul comes into the physical body and affects in the physical body and completely takes him over, that he should be able to be completely nullified to Hashem. And this we cannot really do in time when we don't have Beis Hamikdash. But a little bit of it comes and shines on the three Shlish Regalim, and time when we go to Shul, and the three Regalim, the three Yom Tov, the three holidays, we have some of it, some taste of it, our ability to nullify to Hashem. Now, so this kind of thing that can only become nullified to Hashem can only be done by neshamas, by the soul, by Yidden, Jew that he comes to this world and is completely nullified to Hashem. But that gives the ability through the Beis Hamikdash. In order to be the Shechina, God's presence dwelling in the world, it had to come first to the Beis Hamikdash. And for that you need, first of all, Chanukas Habayis. Chanukas Habayis is just like when you have Chinuch. A child, when you take him the first time to school, you want to make him happy that he should want to go to school. So you give him some presents and some other special things, more than the usual thing. The same thing, Chanukas HaMizbeach, and Chanukas Habayis, Chanukas Beis Hamikdash, and the Mishkan, was with a special amount of korbanos, and like the usual amount that they had to bring every day, in order to be able to bring this tremendous godliness to this world. And we're saying Mizmor Shir. Mizmor is the concept of singing, but with a music instruments. So Mizmor refers to something that's external of the person himself, and with that is making music. Shir is specifically in the mouth, singing in the mouth. So Mizmor Shir refers to two different types of singing. One external, one internal. The external refers to the malachim, to the angels, that they are external, so to say, of godliness, and they are coming and praising Hashem. Shir, however, refers to the neshamas. A Yid has a neshama that is connected to Hashem. Pnimius, the internal of it, is connected to Hashem and is not separate. It's not two different things. So it's like the song, that the music and the person himself comes from the same thing. And we're saying first Mizmor Shir, the singing of the Malachim and then of a person, just like we're doing by Kedusha. By Kedusha, the way we're going is first we're saying about the way the Malachim are singing and making the song, and then afterwards we're coming and saying that the way, similar to the way we do it, to the way the Malachim saying it and sing in front of Hashem, U'kedoshim b'chol yom yaluchas, holy ones, which refers to the neshamas, always and constantly sing to you and constantly praise you, because they don't have any boundary and any time and any limitation, and therefore they are ongoing singing to Hashem and ongoing praising Hashem. And the pasuk continues, Mizmor Shir Chanukas Habayis, and we say Kidilisoni. We're saying we have a special song to Hashem because of Chanukas Habayis, that the building of the Beis HaMikdash, and we say Kidilisoni because the word Dilisoni. What exactly the word Dilisoni means? It can mean maybe poor. There's three different translations of the word. One explanation comes from the word Dli, means a bucket, that he bucket me. In other words, he lifted me like a bucket being lifted. Second concept is poor, dal is poor, and the third one is the concept of dli, like scooping out. And all three levels we're explaining the greatness of the neshama over the malachim. The first one is because it's the greatness of the neshama that he elevate, because the neshama is such a high level. And that is why we can have Chanukas Habayis LeDavid. We can accomplish in the Beis HaMikdash what we need to accomplish with Beis HaMikdash. The second one, because it's poor, because the neshama does not have a clothing by itself. It's an external thing, and now that the neshama, the soul by itself, it does not come together with a body automatically, as we might going to learn a little bit later on in Sefer Bereshis, and therefore we can accomplish so much. And the third one is because it scooped me out. Another neshama, so to say, scooped from such a high level, and therefore is able to accomplish everything that's accomplishing. A good Yom Tov.